परमेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Do you have blackboard functional? Today I will teach you a little bit of geometry. See, if we take a center, a point, and from this point, if you draw two lines, can these two lines which are starting from the same point be parallel to each other? They cannot be parallel, correct? First point, principle to be remembered. Second principle, as the distance from the point goes on increasing in both the sides, the distance d starts increasing or reducing. As we go further, this distance will be more and more, is it not? Now, because these two lines have started from one point, where they will be stronger at the far away from the center or nearer the center? Near the center. So, if we want a real strength, should we go away from the center or should we come nearer to the center? Yes. When we start going nearer to the center, the distance between these two lines will start decreasing, is it not? Clear? This is the principle that we will try to see within ourselves. And when you understand this principle, you will see, you will discover many positive qualities in you. And all those positive qualities put together is called as inner strength. We are the center. And there are two energy lines which come out of us. One is the strength of action, and second is the strength of knowledge. Like if you see at my palm, palm is one, and from this palm two lines have come out. One is the strength of knowledge, and second is the strength of action. Clear? When we do not practice the knowledge in our life, means what? Knowledge tells us, wake up early in the morning, early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy and wise. We know that. This is knowledge. Is it practiced in life? It is not practiced in life. What is the net result? The gap between these two lines is increasing, is it not? As the gap between these two lines starts increasing, what happens is, we do not respect our own knowledge in life. When we don't respect our own knowledge in life, that disrespectfulness towards one's own knowledge is called as lack of self-confidence. When we say that we don't have self-confidence, exactly what does it mean? Like I chop off my hand and I say, I don't have one hand. So one hand is removed. In the same manner, do we have an appendage like the hand, then I don't have self-confidence? No. Then what is the self-confidence? Self-confidence is when we respect our own knowledge in life through action. See, friends. Now the other way around. When our actions are not representing the knowledge, action is we become upset, angry, we rebuke somebody. This is our action. What is our knowledge? This is bad. Becoming angry is bad, is it not? Everybody agrees? No. Becoming angry is so good, When somebody becomes angry, he looks very beautiful. See? So these are the two principles in our life. Principle of knowledge and principle of action. All that we have to do in our life is respect your own knowledge in action. Normally what happens? Our knowledge is available for others. See, you should not become angry. You should be systematic. You should be punctual. You should not hurt somebody. You should not unnecessarily get involved with anything. Knowledge. For others. See, that is why you must have seen, suppose somebody dies somewhere and you have to go. So when you go there, what will you say? You will console that man or woman who is alive, is it not? Now come on, it should not have happened, but now it has happened. Now you are both mother and father for the children. Now you have to take care. There is no way out. No more than crying about the past, you should look for the future. That should be your approach, is it not? This is how we are full of philosophy when somebody else is suffering. But when the same thing happens in our life, then our face is hanging. Swamiji, I don't know, I don't have mood to do anything. I feel depressed, I feel dejected. And in this manner, goes on. See, friends. Therefore, please remember, inner strength is developed very slowly and systematically. One day I was seeing TV, I rarely see, one day I was seeing. And there was an advertisement of Dr. Sriram Lagu. He took that, in first shot, he took that Chavanprash. Second shot. I said, hey, it is so quick. I said, hey, get me Chavanprash. What for? I want to see, I had to go strong. So I took one complete bottle of Chavanprash so that I go fat and strong quickly. And after consuming that whole thing, then I wanted to see how I look. I was the same agarbatti. Then I said, why this is not happening? Oh God. Then a smart child like you was there and the child said, Swamiji, it takes time. But no, in the TV they have shown, just he has taken out the spoon and he has become strong. Why can't I become? If you want to gain proper health, you are required to do exercise daily basis, is it not? Not only once in a while. It doesn't happen like that. And all that grows fast also fades fast. Sometimes you must have seen, evening you go for a walk, particularly during the rainy season, in the lawn, and there is nothing there. Next morning you go, there are many mushrooms grown up. Now those mushrooms are growing overnight. Now on that mushroom, if you happen to step, that mushroom will remain, it will be crushed. On the contrary, you take a huge tree, grows very slow, But how strong it is? In the same manner, our inner strength grows very slow. It will not happen overnight. Like, if you want to become physically strong, only one day I go and lift, 500 kg of weight and come back with a spondylosis and a fractured hand. That is not the way. Therefore, friends, we have many strengths in life. One is the strength of money. If we have money, we can do this thing. But every time money doesn't help. I'll tell you an example. I was in Germany. German language I don't know. So when I got down from the flight, I went, took my luggage, and then I had to put it on a trolley and go out. Unlike India, you cannot take a trolley like that. You have to put 2 euro coins. I didn't have euro coins. Only I had notes of the pound. I came from UK. So the notes you can't put. So I put the notes in the vending machine. So I get some coins. But there also I got only the notes. So I was in a fix. How do I remove now that? So I was thinking, see, money I have, but I can't use them. Then I was looking here and there, what can be done, what can be done. Finally I decided I'll have to go 2-3 times and take my luggage. That time one gentleman, he was watching me. He was a porter there on the airport. And he doesn't know my language, I don't know his language. So he said, only by action, wait. He took out 2 euro from his pocket, put into that lock, removed the card and gave me. So I was so thankful, I gave him 5 pounds. He said, no, take it. Now that time, what has helped us? Our money? No. So let us not have that false notion that money can give you anything in this world. Money is not the last thing. Money is required, but money is not the last thing. First principle. Now, the second principle, the real strength. If we are having some problem, we call police. So, the legal strength, police is called for help. But if you are in a place where there is no police around you, will that your police department be of any use to you? It is, but it is not available. What is the use of that? The second thing is the police help. The third thing is the judicial help. Judicial help means, you engage a lawyer and try to get yourself freed from the problem. But today, even the lawyers and the judges are purchasable commodity. That also doesn't help you. And now the last one. If you are in a place where neither your police nor your money nor nothing is of any use, you are in a forest or somewhere a forbidden place, that time what will really help you is your inner strength. Because inner strength is you. And how we can develop this inner strength? Only if we go nearer to the center. Don't go away from yourself. Keep nearest to you. Now, how and why we go away from ourselves? What is the reason? See, there was one boy. He was all alone in his house. He got bored and came out. And he was moving here and there. Found out another useless boy like him. And, kya kar rahe yaar? Kuch nahi. Let us go for a movie. Go for a movie. Now to that boy who came from his house, bore ho rahe. Why did you get bored and of whom you got bored? अपने से ही बोर हो गए. Now imagine a person who is bored of his own company. How solid bore he must be. If I am bored of somebody, then I can understand, oh, that's a bore fellow, I don't like his company. But if you don't like your own company, how terrible monster we must be. See, friends, then what we do? We go. And after going, what do? We indulge. Cinema, tea, coffee, hotel, pizza, something or the other. For what? Are you hungry? No, when you go in barista, you just can't sit like that. You have to order something. Then you require money. Then there is no end to this story, friends. See? And what for you are doing it? Only so that I get some good happiness. Friends, don't search for happiness away from yourself. You are the source. What is the inner strength therefore? Inner strength has got three aspects. Number one, we live and we allow others to live. Never have that wrong notion, अब जी के क्या करेंगे जब दिल ही टूट गया. And such fellow with a broken heart, they are good for nothing. See? We are not in this world to suffer, friends. So live perfectly first. Second thing, don't deceive anybody and don't get deceived by anybody. Both ways. When we deceive somebody, once we can be deceived. Second time, the third time we are caught. You must be knowing that story about that shepherd boy who is to go in the forest, and when all the villagers are busy doing something, he will start shouting, oh, there is a tiger, he is eating the sheep, please come, and all those people will come with the sticks and everything, and from the tree he will laugh, oh, I made a fool of you all. Once you can do it, twice you can do it. Third time when the real tiger came and when he shouted, he was given 100% discount. Oh, this fellow is a bluff master. See. Therefore, when we deceive somebody, we feel we are successful. Maybe once, maybe twice. But when it is required, nobody will trust us in life. So, we don't deceive anybody and don't get deceived by anybody. See? Otherwise, I thought, he is a good friend of mine and I trusted him, but now he kicked me. What should I do? You deserve, if you are deceived, you are a dumbo. How can somebody deceive you? See? Because you are not alert. So the inner strength is first you live yourself, allow others to live, don't get deceived, don't deceive others, and third and the most important thing, you have to be happy and don't make anybody miserable around you. See, you are all in this particular age group. When you are facing many challenges of life, first challenge is your parents at home. Whatever you do, they tell you are wrong. And you have no choice but you have to live with them. The first challenge is parents. And then we develop a notion, oh, if there is some big enemy in my life, that is mom and dad. First challenge. But remember, our parents are grown-ups. They have gone through our age. And they have the first-hand experience. And they have interacted with the world. Their interaction and wisdom is freely available for us, the children. So, at this stage, we may not understand, but in the long run, this alone is useful for us. If we cannot have self-discipline, then we can be disciplined by the parents at home. Otherwise, what happens? I'll tell you an example. This happened in USA many years before. One of the NRI families, South Indian family, the parents used to come for my talk, and one day they invited me for dinner. So when I went to their house for dinner, their daughter must be like any one of you. But like you are all so innocent, I feel like touching you, hugging you. But there you don't feel like even looking at them. There is such a terrible kind of expression. So their daughter, maybe about 16, 15. So when I went, in our place, we say hello to everybody whosoever comes to us. He is the friend of my parents. Why should I do namaskar? Like that of attitude. So when we went there, the parents told, Sharmila, this is Swamiji. I know why you got this guy. So the parents were feeling so bad. I said, Mama, don't worry, it's okay. I know why you got him. You want me to tell through him, is it not? So the parents were so embarrassed. What to do? I said, Mama, you relax. You get my food ready, I'll talk to her. Then she said, I am an American girl. I'll talk straight to you. I said, okay, I am also Indian. I will also talk straight to you. Then she said, what is wrong? Damn, mom and dad don't allow me to go for dating. What is wrong in that? I said, you first of all put your question paper, I'll reply it in one go. With dating only we can know who is who, and then we can select the partner of our life. Okay, further? No, I want reply for this. Why they don't allow me? I said, if you are through and cool, I'll talk to you. Okay, sit down cool. Then I said, look here. Suppose there is a medicine to be released for the complete population. Let us take some vaccine. Before it is released for the total population, it is experimented on guinea pigs, is it not? Guinea pigs or rats or white mice, they will do the experiment. And when they have got sufficient data to prove that this medicine is not harmful and it is useful for what it is meant, then only it is released for the total population. Correct? Yes, correct. Then I said, look here. Your parents, did they go for dating? Oh God, they even don't know the spelling of dating. It's very good. They are illiterate in your knowledge. Then I told, in this Western society, everyone gets married after dating with hundreds and dozens of people. And what is the result? See the data. These people are the guinea pigs for you. You don't have to conduct the experiment on you. We have already conducted. Is it necessary that to know drinking spoils you, therefore let me drink and house spoils? No need. There are many guinea pigs who have done this experiment for us. We take the data and learn from that. Then I said, you see, the white population, the Western population, see, more than 95% families are broken, and there the discussion among the newlyweds are like this, There was one John and one Mary, married. She inherited her children from earlier marriages. In America, it is illegal to ask, what is your father's name? So, because no trace, God's grace only the children happen. So, she came with her children, 3-4 of them. He came with his children, 3-4 of them, got married, and then they have their children. So one day the wife was talking to the husband, honey, look here. What happened, darling? Yours and mine are fighting with ours. See? That kind of life. See? And they have all done this experiment. What is the experiment? I will select my boyfriend and then I will find out who is. By the time you select, you are completely disgusted, frustrated, and there is nothing for you to look forward to in life. See, friends, unless we have something to look forward to in life, we cannot achieve anything. Life becomes a boredom. See, if you have got everything in life, all prosperity, then what is to be done? Then go to drinks and drugs and depression and crime. See, friends. And why this happens? Because there is no inner strength. And what is the inner strength? Only practice of our knowledge in our life. That is all. See? So the first challenge the children face is the parents. And don't think that the parents are our enemy. We may not understand at this stage. There is a girl in US, when she was in Bombay, she was arguing and fighting with mom on some issue. So the mother said, my dear, you will not understand now what I am telling. When you will become mother, then you will understand. And afterwards she got married, now she has 2 daughters. Exactly the same thing this mother tells her mother. Mommy, see, the elder one, she is hardly 7 years of age, but she doesn't listen to me. I don't know what I should do. Then the mother says, now maja aa gaya na? When I was telling you as a child, you never listened to me. The same thing is now paid to you with interest. No, suffer. See, friends, we cannot understand at this stage. What is the reason? Now the second pressure. Second pressure is our physiological pressure. When you are coming out of your childhood and getting into puberty, into complete changes are happening in your complete system. Physical changes, endocrinological changes, your psychological changes, emotional changes, intellectual changes. All these changes which are happening in your life, you will never be able to take them without proper inner strength. See. And when we don't have that inner strength, then we become the victim of our own changes inside that are happening. And that time our wisdom is evaporated. Because we are so much overpowered by lust, by greed. And to add fuel to the fire that we are in, we see the funny kind of TV shows, the funny kind of news. And then we say, oh, this happens to everybody. It is happening to me also. Therefore, what is wrong in doing that? Friends, when we commit an offense or something bad, for the first time, we have a guilt. Second time we repeat it, we feel bad, no guilt. Third time, we become habitual. Fourth time, we want it. See, protect yourself from yourself. Very important thing, friends. You are going through the most dangerous part of your life. This is the time you can make your life or destroy your life. Once I went to one of our Indian doctors' clinic in USA, in New York. And he had a pathological laboratory, very nice one. So he took me, Swamiji, please come and bless. So I went there. And then he introduced me to his technicians. Swamiji, this is Mary. Hi, Mary. Shook hand. This is Teri. Hi, Teri. This is Uski. Hi, Uski. Meri, Teri, Uski. I don't know the English names. So, we did hi with everyone. And then, my friend was praising Miss Mary. She does the blood analysis. Take the smear and her differential count, RBC count, WBC count, the lymphocytic counts. She is so good that when she does that, I simply sign. I trust so much. Then the second one. This is the one, she does the chemical analysis of the blood. And her estimates about calcium, phosphorus, potassium, all the minerals in the blood is so perfect that when she gives the report signing, I blindly sign it. She is very good. When he was telling about his technicians, I asked them, I said, hey, when you are so good, when you are so intelligent, why didn't you become doctor? Rather than this friend of mine, he has become doctor, he has got a certificate, a stamp, a license, therefore you do the job and he is harvesting the money. Why didn't you study when you were young? And one of the girls told me something which was so touching. She said, hey man, I don't know, you are Swami? I said, yes. Are you from India? I said, yes, I am from India. You people are lucky. What happened? He said, in India I have seen the families, the children are looked after by the parents throughout the life. They take care of the children. Here in our society, when we are hardly 12, 13, 14, we are kicked out of the house. We have to fend ourselves. We have to work in the hotels, wiping the tables and cleaning the dishes. We have to earn our money. And that time there is nobody to guide us. What should we do? So by the time we are between 13 and 19, that is the time we are leading the worst kind of life under the disguise of freedom. And all the charm of our life is completely destroyed. And by the time we are 18, 19, our formative age is destroyed. We don't study. And then we take some small kind of this small diplomas here and there, and somebody becomes a Reiki expert, somebody becomes this thing, and we earn little money, and somehow we live, and then we are constantly with a fishing rod moving in the society, find out who is a rich fellow, and somehow catch him, get him involved, if possible get married and swallow his wealth, or then sue him that he has done something bad with me and take the money. This is our life. But you people are lucky. Your children, your parents are staying together, and parents are taking care, and they are guiding the children right from childhood. She said, I have never known what is the meaning of father in my life. I have never seen the love of father. See friends, when we have something, we don't recognize the importance of that. Those who don't have, they know how terrible it is. See, I have been giving talks before all kinds of audience. Not for the first time, but last so many years. Yesterday I was in Gandhinagar. That Patel Institute is there, na? There I went for a talk. So, in one place in Assam, Dibrugarh, they have invited me after my routine talks to a special talk in an orphanage. And in that orphanage they told me, Swamiji, you please guide these children. And the children were right from 6 months up to 15, 20 years of age. All of them sitting in an orphanage. It was a choking experience for me. What do I talk to them? Should I tell them that you were the most unwanted by your own parents? You are thrown in the society, you are the sinners, you are dirty. What should I talk to them? Should I tell them you should respect to whom? You can respect your parents if you have one. See, you should serve the society. What society? That society which has created orphans, that society we should run, respect. Then such children become revolting and they become revengeful. Only reason is they do not have a proper shelter of their parents, elders in a family. Those who do not have an altar of reverence in the form of parents or grandparents in their own house, they are the most unfortunate, miserable people in this world. Friends, we are all blessed with that. Therefore, the pressure of the parents can be sustained by understanding and wisdom. The pressure of our own physiological changes can be sustained by wisdom and self-control. Self-control is extremely necessary. Nobody will help you in life if you don't have self-control. See? And when you develop this self-control, then you have self-respect. See, try this thing sometime. You know, in your houses, there must be some these kind of things going on. Like today is Monday, today is Tuesday, and Ekadashi, isn't it? Now during those days, Vratam, there are many rules to be applied. For example, on Ekadashi, you are not supposed to eat the normal food. Only falahari food you can eat. So that time watch your mind. No, but I want to take this thing. No, today is Ekadashi, you cannot take. But why Ekadashi? See, the mind is revolting. On the contrary, you decide, now give it a try. In next 2 days, you go today home, and next 2 days, you refuse to take any sweet for 2 days only. And I tell you, these 2 days, lots and lots of sweets will come to you. In any form, Tirupati ka prasad, it will come to you. But say, no, I decided not to eat for 2 days. Don't tell anybody. Just refuse. And when you refuse the sweet which comes to you, don't eat. And then see what a confidence is developed. Hey, I can do this. So we have to discover our inner strength through these techniques. Take for some time and see what a joy it is. I have been doing it throughout my life. See, for almost 40-50 years, I did not take milk and milk products. It's not that I don't like. I said no means no. Initially the mind was revolting. Slowly, the mind is adapted. And once the mind is adapted, now you give the mind once in a while, but never become the slave of anything in this world, never become a slave of anybody in this world. Be your master, and we can be our master only if we have our inner strength. See, friends. So now these 2 days, try, don't eat. Then you will understand what is the meaning of real enjoyment. Another experiment I told. Somebody's house I went for food. And when we were served ice creams, there were about 4 or 5 types of ice creams kept on the table. So they asked me, Swami, which ice cream you take? I said, what is your choice? Oh, I like butterscotch. I said, give me that also. So that only one I took and ate. Now there one child, the only child, spoiled one. I don't know. I said, there are so many of them. It is not my brand. I want that particular one. And started crying. So many things are there. But that particular, why it is not there, started crying. Then I told him, I said, hey, can you play some game with me? Yes. I said, try this way. Do not eat that particular ice cream that you like for 1 month. Even if somebody gives you. Give it a try. And after 1 month, take only very little quantity. Don't take a bucket of ice cream. Take little quantity. And then eat it. And then see the joy. And to my surprise, that child did it. He said, okay, Swamiji, if you tell, I'll try. 1 month he did not eat that particular ice cream. And after 1 month, he took a very little quantity and ate. And I was not there. He phoned me. I was somewhere in US. He phoned me. Swamiji, what you told, I did it. And it is very true. Today I really enjoyed the ice cream better than I used to have it every day. Give it a try. If you really want to enjoy anything in life, have controlled enjoyment, then you can really enjoy. Uncontrolled indulgence can never give you real joy in life. See? You must have seen, these poor people. When I went to some hilly area in Arunachal Pradesh, and I had some chocolates with me. So when I gave that chocolate to one small girl, and she took it, and she was so happy as if she got the heavens. Even the wrapping she is not ready to throw. She took out the wrapping and little bit, small bit, she bit like that and again put it in the wrapping and again put it. I said, why don't you eat? No, I will not finish it. I'll eat every day little. Her joy was much more than we are sitting in a chocolate basket. Always remember this principle. To discover your inner strength, inner joy, have controlled involvement in this world. Controlled. Not at license. See. And when you will discover your inner strength, then you will see you are the master. Nobody can take you for granted. Then your words carry meaning. See? So, we have seen the pressure from the parents, then we have seen our physiological pressure which makes us corrupted and we fall victim to our own weaknesses. So, that time doing this kind of experiments, it will give you inner strength. And it is for this purpose our tradition tells us, you are young, follow the Hanumanji's Upasana. Discover inner strength. I tell you, it makes such a difference in life. Have some anchor to hold on to. And when you have some anchor to hold on to, you will discover more and more strength within. Now, after having taken care of these two, challenges that you have to face, then there are still much more challenges. Those challenges and how can we the inner strength so that you are not a victim of your own weaknesses. That we'll see after the tea break. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. And when we lack confidence, we have fear. When we have fear, we cannot bring out our own abilities. We are afraid. I don't know whether I will be able to do it or not. Isn't it? There was a girl who learned driving for the first time. And she told me, Swamiji, I can take you if you want to go somewhere. I said, let's go. And I said, I had to go to such and such place. But she stopped halfway. And I said, hey, why did you stop here? Oh, Swamiji, it's a good parking place, therefore I have parked the car. I said, I don't have to go here, I have to go to that place. Oh, it is very difficult to park car there, I can drive the car front, I can't back it. And therefore I am afraid. See, When we have no inner strength, confidence, fear is natural, is it not? So we have to understand what is the meaning of inner strength, fearlessness. Once I was talking to small kids up to the age of 9. And there I was talking this topic, fearlessness. And then we told them to draw cartoons to indicate fearlessness. What can you draw? And they had drawn so many of them, about 200 of them. To keep 200 children busy is a big job. So they had a nice cartoon gallery, we put it. And then the best cartoon that we have to see, which is the best one. When I saw that, there was one cartoon so beautiful, minimum words and minimum lines. First, a boy is standing, only one head, one line, 2 hands, 2 legs. That was the boy. You know, like that, what is that, indigo flight, you know, that kind of thing. Only lines. And a truck coming in front of him. Another line like that, truck. It is not truck. Angle, yeah, this arrow is shown, the truck is coming. And the truck runs over that boy. And third picture, he is flat. And from there he says, I think I should have tried first with a car. And he gets up. See, fearlessness does not mean foolishness. See, we have to recognize our own potentiality. We have to discover, develop our potentiality. And for that, we have to start. We'll start straight away from body. How many of you can sit undisturbed for 2 hours? 2 hours, not 2 minutes. Our condition is like, when we sit for meditation, a sign of exclamation. You know exclamation sign? Straight line and dot. After a long sitting for 3 seconds, we become a question mark. And after another long sitting of another 3 seconds, we become underline of. See? Now what is the reason? The reason is we are not doing it properly. Whenever you are perfectly relaxed in whatever you do, you have achieved inner strength. See? So we start from here. Now what is the meaning of perfection in posture? I am not going to make you do Shirshasana and Padmasana and all that, but scientifically you can understand. See, this tripod of the camera, if it is left undisturbed, it can stand there for years together, is it not? It will not fall. What is the reason? The reason is the center of gravity is exactly in the center. Like this structure also. Why this is able to stand? Because the center of gravity is in the center of this base. If the center of gravity is displaced, now what I am doing? Displacing the center of gravity. When the center of gravity is displaced, it will fall down. Is it not? Exactly the same thing happens with us. When we sit like this, some of us have the problem, Swamiji, when I sit for meditation, my legs sleep. And when my legs sleep, I think, why I sleep partially, so I also sleep. Now what is the reason it happens? Only because when we are sitting, the center of gravity of our body is displaced. As a result, sometimes we bend towards the right. As a result, the blood vessels get compressed at a particular spot. And therefore, there is accumulation of lymph. There is no proper circulation. And that lymph accumulation creates a numb feeling. And therefore, you don't have strength in that leg. And you feel, disbalance. Therefore, we have to recognize how we can sit perfectly, and then once you get the knack of it, then it is a fun. It's not a problem. In the same manner, life becomes a fun if you know the knack, how to live in this world totally relaxed, yet absolute confidence. See, unless you have got perfect confidence, you cannot be relaxed. See, you must have seen some students, bright students. There is one boy in Bits Pilani, where he was in Delhi. So relaxed, his mom and dad always scolding him. He used to tell, Dad, did I lose my first position? No. Why are you worried? Don't worry. Everything I'll take care. He's so relaxed, so cheerful. Only once he reads, and everything is like, scanning. Everything he remembers. Now he's doing very well in the Bits Pilani Medical, this engineering college. So his secret is he's absolutely relaxed because perfect self-confidence. So how do we do this? Now if you see my posture, all of you are sitting okay. The distance between the knees, the knee to backbone and the knee to the neck, this is approximately same distance, is it not? So it becomes equilateral cone. What is the equilateral cone? Where all the sides are same. Correct? For any equilateral cone, the center of gravity is exactly where the perpendiculars cross, right? If you draw a perpendicular from one angle to the base, where all three of them will cross, that will be the center of gravity. Now for us, what will be the center of gravity? You know our big bone, pelvic bone. This pelvic bone is touching the floor at 2 points. No, you must feel. Those 2 points are the one. And in the center of the 2 point is a point where the center of gravity of our body lands. So when you are sitting, you may be required to open up little bit, close up little bit, doesn't matter what is possible, but see that the weight of your body is landing on those 2 bones. You have to feel yourself. When the weight of the body lands on those 2 points below, then the question comes where to keep the hands. Normally, we see the pictures and we keep the hands like, photo ke liye theek hai. But this is not good, this is not right. Then take your own hands, lower 3 fingers interlock, index finger to index finger, thumb to thumb, and put it in your lap, not somebody else's lap. Put like this. Now see, because of the hands, the center of gravity is not displaced, and your weight of the body, right from the head, the shoulder, the spine and complete body is landed on those 2 pin bones. If you require, you may deflect by quarter of an angle, little bit front, so that the weight remains on those 2 bones. If you sit like this, then after some time you will get tired. If you sit like this, you will go to sleep. If you sit like this side will start getting numb. So perfect way is this way, you are sitting. Now, the next and the most important thing in our life, not only for meditation, for anything you do, always begin with a cheerful mood. Begin anything that you do cheerfully. Otherwise, we come for taking food. Take food. I don't like this thing. Oh, don't eat. They go on eating again afterwards. No. Anything we do cheerfully and happily. That will bring out your inner strength. It is so important. Here, are you compelled to come by anybody or you have come on your own? You have come on your own, is it not? Are you obliging me or your parents or the world? No. Because you have yourself chosen, is it not? If you have chosen, then it is your responsibility to be cheerful and happy. Nobody can help you, you have to help yourself. Okay? So we are cheerful and happy. So we have no complaints. Function at zero complaint level. Throughout life, never complain. Those who complain, they don't have inner strength. So, we are sitting like this. Now, a perfect posture where we can discover our inner strength has got three components. Number one, our base is firm. You know, you must have seen when they prepare that idli dough, the rice is put there and the stone goes on moving like this, isn't it? Like that you must have seen many people when they do pothi or japa or Hanuman Chalisa, Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja, Nijamana Mukura Sudari, Maranau Raghumana Vimana Jasu, Jodaya Kavala Jari. Keep on moving. If you keep below the mirchi, chutney will be ready. See? So keep the base firm. No question of moving. Once fit, fit. Second thing is, vertically above the waist, the body should be steady. No more rocking. Steady. So base is firm, vertically body is steady. Now the third and the most important thing, our body must be fully relaxed. Relax doesn't mean, that is laziness, it is not relax. Relax means you put zero efforts to keep your body in this posture. And that is possible by auto-suggestions. Now how do we do that? Now that we'll do. And there are some additional psychological adjustments in our system before we start this process. Okay? So everybody is ready now? Introduction is enough? So now we sit properly. There is no tension anywhere. The weight of our hands is felt in our lap as if it has increased the weight. Our fingers, which are pressing each other, index fingers and thumbs, the pressure has increased because of total relaxation. And the rest of the body is still having muscle tone and tensions. Now after having recognized the meaning of relaxation and tension free, come back to your shoulders. Now we will relax the trunk, the main body, from throat right down up to the floor, from the neck right down up to the pin bones, and from sides up to the hip joints. Go part by part, relax the chest, the sides, the upper back, relax, relax. Relax the stomach, go downwards, relax. The sides, go downwards, relax up to the hip joints. Back, start from the neck again, go downwards along the spine, right up to the base. You may feel more weight on your two bones below. If you are perfectly attentive, you may get pulsation. Relax the hips, the thighs, the knees. Relax the calf muscles, ankle joints, heels,
toes, now the whole body is relaxed. Now as if you walk out of your body and observe. There are so many bodies sitting in this hall, and among them there is one body which I consider to be mine and me. Now take a front view of your body from a distance. Don't forget you are outside your body. See the front view, the head, the forehead, the eyebrows, eyes, only front. Go downwards part by part. Wherever you see any tension patches, relax them. Now go to the right side of your body. Don't forget, you are outside the body. Look at the right view of the body. Right side of the head, right ear, right side of the neck, right shoulder. Go downward slowly, part by part. And relax if you see somewhere tension still lingering on. Now go to the back side of the body. See the back view. From the top to the base, go relaxing steadily part by part. You are doing very well. Go downwards. Now you can feel very clearly the weight of your body has increased on the pin bones. Now come to the left side of your body. Left side has got little more tensions because other three sides are relaxed. So take from the top, left side, the left ear, the left side of the neck. Don't forget you are outside. Go downward slowly. Go downwards. Up to the base. Now come in front. Now your body is perfectly seated, firm at the base, vertically steady, and relaxed totally. Inner strength means we are 100% relaxed and 100% alert, vigilant, and quiet. Because now we are fully equipped. The mind is in the utter present. Mind is not disintegrated now with the past, future, or other things. This integrated mind and steady body together is called as the inner strength. Now some more observations. Our breathing has become very slow and shallow because of the relaxation and steady body. The metabolic rate falls. Therefore, the body doesn't require much of oxygen. Hence, no more excessive breathing is required. And the breathing is extremely slow and shallow. Second observation, the shape, size of the body has become very hazy, nondescript. The contour line of the body also has almost disappeared. Therefore, the concept of inside and outside is meaningless. Now there is only presence without any shape, form, fully relaxed, extremely alert, and distinctly quiet. This state can remain 24/7, all the time. As a result, we are extraordinary, brilliant. Self-confidence is perfect. There is no fear. Don't give importance to any thought. If they come and go, who cares? If we give importance, then they trouble us. Remain indifferent. Here the key of success is the quality of our breathing remains very slow and extremely shallow. If breathing becomes deep, then we are going to sleep. If breathing becomes fast, we are again getting lost in the body. Hence, steady body, light breathing, undisturbed mind, perfect alertness, supreme quietness, together is called as inner strength. When you practice this on a daily basis, every day, morning, half an hour, as well as evening, half an hour, slowly you will build up the inner strength, confidence. Then the challenge is the parents will not misunderstand them. All the physiological changes in our body, they will not overpower us. And we will be able to succeed in whatever we have chosen. It is possible for everyone. Now slowly breathe deeper 3-4 times. So as you are breathing 3-4 times, you will see the body shape, size has come in the mind. A sense of otherness has prevailed, and again the same life begins. But now, after invocation of the inner strength, thereby success is guaranteed if we are strong from within. In any field, education or the family challenges. Move your toes and fingers. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.